Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I am Dr. Muhibbullah Wazir and the topic is the ureter. Okay, note ureter is a tube or pipe that takes the urine from the kidney to the urinary bladder. Look, these kidneys, suprarenal gland, the ureter, the aorta, the inferior vena cava, and the psoas major muscle, and this common iliac artery and external iliac artery, all these structures, these are retroperitoneal, simply covered by the peritoneum. Okay, all these structures are simple covered by sheet of peritoneum. Alright. Now the length of the ureter is 25 centimeter. And note, the length of the duodenum is 25 centimeter. The length of the esophagus is 25 centimeter. Alright. So this ureter, 25 centimeter in length, it is a tube or it is a pipe. It is made up of smooth muscles like this, circularly arranged and longitudinally arranged, and the inner surface is being lined by mucous membrane. The inner surface is being lined by mucous membrane. It is made up of smooth muscles. And note, the muscles from which the ureter is being made, it is said that the muscles are arranged in three layers: outer circular, and then longitudinal, and then inner circular. Three layers. And then the innermost is being lined by mucous membrane. But it is said that instead of discussing it like this, that it is having three layers, it should be there that it is having a single layer in which the muscles are being interlacing with one another. Some are running longitudinally and some are running transversely around the ureter. In this way, the ureter is being made up of muscles, smooth muscles with a mucous membrane. Alright. Look, it starts from the hilum of the kidney is a continuation of the renal pelvis. Now what is renal pelvis? Look over here please. Look, if you cut a cross section of the kidney, you would see that in the kidney there is a renal papilla, and these renal papilla are being surrounded by these minor calyces. This you will teach learn in the kidney. And these minor calyces unite with one another to form two or three major calyces. These major calyces unite with one another to form this big tube, upper end of the tube, which is called as renal pelvis, present in the hilum or in the sinus of the kidney. From this renal pelvis, from over here, it starts the ureter, and this point is called as pelvic-ureteric junction, or uretero-pelvic junction. That is the junction point of the renal pelvis and the ureter. Alright. From this point, then the ureter start from the pelvic-ureteric junction. Then this ureter descend downward. You can see lying at the psoas major muscle, or medial to the psoas major muscle. And on the right side, over here, the ureter is being related or being covered over here by the third part of the duodenum. And then you can see it is being related, the right one to the inferior vena cava and to the left one to the aorta, and then this ureter descent anterior to the psoas major, being covered by sheet of peritoneum. And then you can see over here, look, this is the brim of the pelvis. At the brim of the pelvis, the ureter crosses, look, over this common iliac artery, or you can see either the end of the common iliac artery or just the start of this external iliac artery, and by crossing over the brim, the ureter now enters into the pelvis. You can see it enters into the pelvis, and running on the lateral pelvic wall, you can see it also crosses the internal iliac artery. After crossing the external iliac vessels, that is artery and vein, then it crosses this internal iliac vessel. This you can see internal iliac vessels and enters into the pelvis. And now you make it from close. Look, then this ureter, look, it opens into the base of the urinary bladder. But over here you can see this was difference. It crosses anterior, and then it crosses above or anterior, and then it lies medial to the ureter. And below that, you look over here at this diagram, it will be clear to you. Look, this is the ureter, where it enters into the upper part of the base of, this is the urinary bladder, and above that you can see this was difference which later on becomes medial to it, while below the ureter you can see this seminal vesicle. These three structures are being related with one another at the entry point of the ureter into the urinary bladder. Now at this point, note one another point. Look, the ureter over here enters, this is the base of the urinary bladder, into the upper parts of the base of the urinary bladder, and note the wall of the urinary bladder, muscular wall of the urinary bladder is very thick. That's why you can see that this ureter travels for 1 to 2 centimeter in the wall of the urinary bladder. Notice point. It travels in the wall of the urinary bladder before it enters its orifice into the urinary bladder. Before that, it lies in the wall of muscular wall like this. That's why you will note that the ureteric stones may be impacted mostly in this part of the ureter, that is in the lower part of the ureter, where the vesico-ureteric junction, vesico-urinary bladder and ureteric junction. Alright, now these are the course and relation of the ureter. And this way you will note that the ureter during its course, or you can see this course also over here, just I repeat it over here. Look, this is the ureter from the pelvis, and then you can see this is the psoas major. It turns over the psoas major, and over here this is the ureter by itself is being crossed by these testicular or ovarian vessels, while it itself crosses over the external or common iliac, and then this one, look, internal iliac, and then it passes into the base of the urinary bladder. And over here it is being crossed by this vas deferens, and below it lies the seminal vesicle. Okay, this is the course and relation of the ureter. The blood and nerve supply in the next lecture. Okay, thank you.